Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm meteorologist Jared Silverman here with your Tuesday morning tropical update, and we do have quite a bit to talk about out there. We start with our tropical satellite, and it looks very quiet in the Gulf, but you move right away and you can still see that beast of a storm, that being Erin, which actually has been downgraded. Now it is a strong Cat 2. It's kind of on the border, on the line of a Cat 2 and a Cat 3. There you see it 110 miles per hour. This is as of the 7 a.m. update from the NHC, moving to the northwest at about 7 miles per hour. Here's the updated track as well. It still looks like the same thing, where it kind of ping-pongs between a Cat 2, might go back up to a 3, then back to a 2 again. Now, even though it's not going to make an East Coast landfall, you can tell it really looks like it's going to graze the coast, especially, I would say, coastal North Carolina and up to Virginia, anywhere on the immediate coastline. Here's the graph model, and this is going to show that even though it's not going to make that landfall, you can see a couple of those outer bands. There you see Cape Hatteras, the Outer Banks in North Carolina. Then you see Richmond, Virginia. I have this on a loop so we can see it several times over. And again, this does move a little bit closer than the official track, but you get the idea. Those folks on the Carolina coast definitely need to keep a watchful eye on this. Meanwhile, here's a look at the next wave. Here's the good news. This one here, that is a 60% chance, probably going to be the F storm, probably going to be Fernand, but I don't think we have to worry about this. The models are starting to come together and suggest that this one is going to take on a very similar path to that of Erin, so that's a relief there. However, we've got this new one coming off of the African coast. That one has a low or a 30% chance of development, but we need to keep an eye on it, not only for the next several days, but I would say at least the next week, because on average, it usually takes about a good 10 days to get from the African coast, go all the way across the pond, of course I'm talking about the Atlantic, and until the time that it actually gets anywhere to the Gulf Coast or even over to the southeastern United States. Meanwhile, that rapid intensification can happen because of all the really warm sea surface temperatures that are there right now, right around Puerto Rico. That's San Juan. You can see that one little area where it's actually been cooled. This is kind of a transfer of heat. That's why hurricanes actually exist. That's what they're doing, transferring heat around the ocean. Okay, so we've checked off Erin. There's Fernand. That'll be the next one on the list. And again, I think that is going to be that wave out there in the Atlantic right now. It doesn't look like it's too much of a cause for concern. You are right here. We're not quite at the top of the pyramid, not yet anyway. Usually we get to the top of this graph right around the second week of September. Once again, I'm meteorologist Jared Silverman, and that's an update on the tropics.